we are so pumped that you're here this morning. It is Easter Jam 2020, and
Miss
we
Kim,
can't wait.
Miss Kim, I cannot believe you would get started without me. I've waited all month long for Easter Jam, and
Jam, I wouldn't start Easter Jam without you. In fact, we don't want to start Easter Jam without anyone. So if you're a teenager, you need to be in here. If you're a college student, you need to be in here. And if you're a mom and dad, join us right now for Easter Jam.
That's right, and if you're a kid, I want you to raise your hand because we're gonna have some serious fun today, and you guys are gonna lead out. And so I'm so excited for Easter Jam today.
I know, because this is gonna be an Easter like you have never celebrated before. In fact, the only way to not have fun is to not participate. So gather your family together and make sure no one is missing. Do we have anyone?
Wait, Miss Kim, we're missing some people. We're missing some people.
Oh my goodness, we can't have anyone missing.
It's okay. Listen, I have an idea. Everyone will come when I say this. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Kids team, assemble. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Go.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Hey guys, my name's John and this is Connor, and we are ready to play a game with you. But first, I was hoping you could settle a little debate we were having. See, I do not like Peeps at all. Connor, on the other hand, absolutely loves these things.
Peeps, I love Peeps.
Maybe too much. But I want to see from you, thumbs up if you love Peeps, and thumbs down if you're like me and you're just kind of saying, nah, not going to have it. All right, cool. Cool. Well, hey, despite how you feel, we are going to play a game, and it is called Peep Jousting. So let me tell you what you're going to do. First things first, you're going to need to divide your peeps in half. So Team A and Team B, feel free to name your peeps. That would be super awesome. Maybe Mr. Sprinkles, Mr. Peep, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Name your peeps, then you're going to start decorating. Decorating is most important. Get your Sharpies out, whatever you have to make your peeps look legit. After your peeps are looking super fly, you're gonna take a toothpick and put it inside of your peep. This is gonna be their lightsaber, their jousting utensil or sword or whatever you wanna call it, depending on how creative you might be. After you have that all assembled, you are going to put them on the battlefield, also known as a plate. Once you have them on the plate, you are going to ask your mom and dad for assistance, and you're gonna put them inside the microwave for 45 seconds, but you're probably not gonna use all that time. Make sure you're watching because this is where the battle takes place. You're gonna watch and see as the peeps start to expand which one gets the other one first. And if it does, then you are gonna be the winner. But here's the most important part. We want to see who the winner is, and we wanna see what your peeps look like. So make sure that you put a hashtag on Instagram, hashtag EasterJam2020, so we can see all of your cool things. Now, you get ready, and we wanna see what happens. So go ahead and press this pause button right here, and we'll see you back in just a second. Right here. Thanks, Connor.
All right, I want to know who won. Which side won, Team A or Team B? I'm sure you guys had tons of fun peep jousting and took lots of pictures. When you post those, make sure to hashtag EasterJam2020.
You know what? This is a lot more fun than I thought, and this happened.
Kim, you microwaved it for way too long. It's going to take us forever to clean it up. Here, let's go get started. Kids, while we go clean this up, why don't you stand up in your living rooms or wherever you're at and worship a God who loves you like crazy.
ready for another game? For this
Wait,
one,
wait. You forgot to introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, what in the world are you wearing?
Okay, so you told me that we were hosting a game show, so I decided that I would dress up.
Okay, all right.
Wait. Hey, is my tie straight?
All right, well, we're not going to worry about that. Hey, y'all, my name is Ellie, and I'm from the Clinton campus.
What's up, fam? My name is Ryan, and I'm from our Starkville campus.
Can we get started now?
Yes, go ahead.
Perfect. So for this game, you will need a laundry basket and
Got it
socks.
right here.
Lots of socks.
Lots of socks.
Clean
Still.
or dirty.
Wait. Did you wear this sock at the Watermelon Classic on July the 4th? Don't think you've washed it yet. Oh, these are dirty socks.
Well, it doesn't matter. Clean or dirty, as long as they have a match. Now, if you need to, go grab those things now. I'll press pause, and then we'll explain the rest.
All right, fam, are you ready to play Easter egg throwdown? Hey, this is what you need. We need 2 contestants. So, hey, look around your living room and see maybe a brother, a sister, maybe if even grandma lives with you, grab grandma and let's play a little Easter egg throwdown. You also need 2 scorekeepers, Ella. We need 2 scorekeepers. And so, again, maybe grab mom or dad to keep score for Easter egg throwdown.
Perfect. Okay, to get started, place all the socks in a pile. Just dump them all out on,
That's funny.
Okay, yep, this is definitely the dirty laundry.
Dirty socks, yep.
Okay, and then place the basket on the other side.
Right there.
All right, now when I say go, you're going to grab a sock from the pile and then find the matching one. I can't really find the matching one. It might be a little hard. Okay, well, you're going to find, you found it?
I got you right here. Look, 2 socks. There you go. Those
Thank
match.
you.
Just to
All right,
let you know.
find a
Those
matching
match.
pair.
Yep.
Roll the socks in the shape
Yep.
of a ball or like an Easter
Got our
egg.
basket right here.
And then toss
Ready to
them
go.
across the room into the basket.
No. You said in the basket. That was in my
Well,
face.
I mean, that was close.
Okay. Yeah, about 5 feet 10 inches off, but we'll take it. Yep. So hey, this is what we need as well. Don't forget, you need your 2 scorekeepers. This is super important. All right, if you don't have your 2 scorekeepers, you can use just the honest system. All right, anybody know what the honesty system is? Yeah. You keep your own score. Now, this is who I'm worried about, though. All right, the parents. You got to watch the parents, Ellie. Okay, and so parents, you got to keep your own score if you don't have a scorekeeper. Kids, you got to do the same. And so, hey, you just got to watch out, all right? Honor system for us today if you don't have a scorekeeper, Ellie, okay? Sounds good? Perfect.
Okay, so if needed, press pause now to get everything and everyone in place before the game, all right? And we'll wait here. Everybody ready? Great. We're putting a 1-minute timer on the clock so we can play here while you get to play at home. This Easter egg throwdown is happening in
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. So, who won?
Miss Kim, I have an idea. Whoever won, I think, should win a dirty sock. No, that's not fun at all. But parents, hey, whoever did win, please make sure they get a special treat today as a reward for playing the game. It was an amazing game. But, oh, I have another idea. What if they win the Peep Plate? That's a great idea. Okay.
Kind of
not
like a
for real.
trophy. So if you're not familiar with the story of Easter, that's okay. What we want you to remember that today is one of the greatest days in history and something that we can be extremely happy about. And so now I see that many of you still have a whole lot of energy going on. So let's stand up and let's worship our Waymaker and our Promise Keeper.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, I worship you. Oh, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you, I worship you. Oh, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa. Whoa. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Sing it loud now. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. That is who you are. That is who you
Oh my goodness, Sam, I just love to worship. It makes me so happy. And I know that we want to spread that happiness and joy today, don't we?
That's right. And so, hey, why don't we give families some options to spread all the happiness and tell people Happy Easter? So, hey, parents, in a second, pause the screen and I challenge you to complete one of these tasks before we get back. Whoa, 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 my phone just blew up. I got 9 texts from people saying, Happy Easter. Oh, it's just fantastic.
That is so awesome. And the story of Easter is also just as awesome. And we know that things that we do at Easter, like playing Peep Wars or chocolate bunnies or throwing laundry, all of those things are fun, but they're not as amazing as the story itself when Jesus gave up his life over 1,000 years ago. And it's a story that's not complicated. In fact, it's really very simple. pretty much as simple as a basket of laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of His own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked Him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then He died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely He was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took His body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now He was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down His life. Through God's power, He defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, He's promised to return, so we can live with Him forever.
Wow, isn't that just an amazing story? I hear it every Easter, but it never ceases to amaze me. You know, God sent Jesus to overcome everything in our world.
The simple fact that Jesus is alive gives me what I need to make it through the difficulties of life. I can because Jesus is alive. I can have love because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive, and I can have hope because Jesus is alive.
You know what? I think that's a great saying. You know, family, why don't you take a second here and discuss that? What can you do because Jesus is alive? So take a moment, fill in the blank. I can because Jesus is alive. Go ahead and pause the video here. We'll be waiting when you get back.
That was awesome, because when we remember what Jesus accomplished in the past, it gives us hope for what lies ahead. And today, we want this day to be full of hope and full of happy memories. Can we do that, Sam?
Oh, I think so. But before we go, I think we should challenge the families one more time. Look around your living room and find the child that is the most technologically savvy. Is it the kindergartner or the 12th grader? Maybe it's the kid laying on the ground. You got it? Okay, good.
And we want your family to go outside, and you can either dress in your Easter best or you can wear your PJs. It doesn't matter. You can smile big, or you can do your silly smiles, or you can even use that really cool filter that gives you like the bunny ears and stuff. But take a family photo and hashtag it Easter Jam 2020 and share that over social media so we can see how awesome your family is.
Gosh, Easter is such a wonderful time to celebrate God's faithfulness to us. But before we go, I think we should take a family selfie.
Oh my
what do you guys
goodness,
think?
we should do that.
All right, so kids, guys, come on over. Let's take a picture together, okay? Here we go. Peeps on 3. 1, 2, 3. Peeps! You know, guys, hey, I'm so glad you were able to join us today for Easter Jam 2020, because that's what makes Easter so happy.
The greatest day in history. Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. Cross the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Happy day, I'll never be the same.